everyone. I'm Mary Sitt, and this is Asian Viewpoints. Our guest today went to New York City about 11 years ago with his buddies, and he couldn't find any decent chicken and rice. So Ian So came back to Boston and decided to create his own chicken and rice and sell it from a food truck. Today, Chicken and Rice Guys has 6 food trucks and 3 brick and mortar restaurants and is a multi-million-dollar restaurant business. Ian, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thanks, Mary. We're actually opening our fourth one today.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
exciting. Your 4th brick and mortar restaurant in Boston?
Yeah, so we're opening up in a shipping container.
Uh-huh.
And so we're popping up there and we might be there long term. So it's going to be in the seaport.
Very nice. So where are the locations in Boston where the brick and mortar ones are?
So we have one by City Hall and then
Uh-huh.
one by Chinatown.
Very nice. So was bad food really the impetus for starting your own food business?
Absolutely. So I spent a summer in Beijing and they
Uh-huh.
have amazing street food. I think I had a meat pancake for like 5 cents and it was like better
Wow.
than most things I had in America. And
Uh-huh.
there's something special about eating from street food. So Boston didn't have it, and that was really the impetus of like, Boston needs better street food.
So you have a degree from Babson College,
Yep.
and I'm sure your parents worked really hard to pay for that degree. And
Yes.
then when you told your parents, "Hey, I'm going into the restaurant business. In fact, I'm going to, sell food from a food truck," what was the reaction?
So after I got married and my mom met my wife, she was telling my wife kind of the keys to raising me and everything. And my mom at the time, she was like, I never understand anything Ian does, but it always works out. So, I don't think at the time she understood, but now she sees my life and she's like, I'm very proud of you and very happy for your success. And this is exactly the field you should be in.
And Ian, before this, you never really had any restaurant business at all. I mean, you were a college kid, right? I mean, did you work in restaurants as a, part-time
No,
job or anything?
nothing, no
Nothing.
part-time, no part-time, never washed a dish, waited a table, nothing.
So you just plunged right into this business where the turnover is really, fast and restaurants open and close,
Yeah,
right?
right. Yeah. Yeah. So, I've been doing this 11 years and it feels like a long time, but it also feels like an accomplishment to be
Uh-huh.
able to stay in business for this long. And I think, going back to the Babson degree,
Mhm.
is a lot of disruptors in industries don't come from the industry, so I was able to apply a lot of my college background
Mhm.
to a field that not necessarily where a lot of people are educated.
Well, Ian, you've earned numerous awards over the years: hottest restaurants in Boston, best food trucks, Reader's Digest nationally top ranked food truck. That's a big one.
Mhm.
What makes Chicken and Rice Guys so special? Do you have some sort of secret sauce or something, or what is it about it?
I mean, the food's delicious, right? But
It
I
is.
think the key to the longevity, I bring my own culture to the business and I
Mhm.
treat my employees like family. So a lot
Okay.
of my employees have been working for me close to 10 years, some of them, the entire time we've been in business. And I think it's because I treat them really well. I treat them like family, take care of them in all the ways a family would.
That
So
means like health benefits, vacation.
yeah, our senior leadership, they have unlimited vacation. So
Wait a minute, they have unlimited vacation?
yeah, my one of my senior leaders went to Korea and the Philippines for 2 months last year.
Oh my gosh. And nobody
Yeah,
said, it wasn't like, this little undercurrent thing of, I can't believe he's gone that long, or she. It was
no,
okay.
no, because we all pitch in for each other, and that's the lifestyle we all want to live,
Mhm.
right? So
Right.
it would feel unfair for me to go out on vacation and not extend that to the folks that work for me.
And you've also been personally recognized with a lot of awards. You were as a Boston business leader, you were Boston Business Journal 40 under 40, Smart CEO's Future 50 Award, Get Connected 25 Most Influential Millennials of Greater Boston. That's a lot. Tell me, what makes a successful entrepreneur?
Great question, Mary. All those awards were 5 years ago.
But you're still in
uh,
business.
I know, I know. I mentioned it earlier, but longevity, in entrepreneurship and the food business, that's the greatest reward because I used to seek a lot of those awards when I was younger, and
Mhm.
but for me to be able to stay in business through the pandemic, through all the ups and downs of business, that means I'm doing something right. And going back to what I said was my secret sauce is treating people right, right?
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, it's great to make chicken and rice, feed people. I'm
Mhm.
not rich by any means, right? But I can say that people love coming to work here. I have helped people live and work meaningful jobs. And that's the greatest reward for me.
That's wonderful. Tell me, what is the most challenging aspect of being a small business owner?
I think how direct your involvement is to your success. When
Mhm.
I worked a 9 to 5, you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, right? Here, everything I do has ramifications on not only how I get paid, but everybody in the business. So I'm not a father yet, but I would imagine it's like raising this giant family that relies on you.
Mhm.
So if you don't do your job, if you don't come to work myself every day with the discipline to do what I need to do, um, things will go wrong.
That's a lot of responsibility. It feels like you mentioned family several times. It's almost like they're your children in a way. You don't treat them as children, but they're all part of your group, right?
Right.
That you have to sort of take care of as the top boss, make sure that they stay employed, that their career grows. It's a lot of
Mhm.
responsibility.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you
We
like the
have
managing people part better, or do you like the, growing the business part better? Or is it so intertwined?
that's a great question. People are way more complex than business. Um,
That's true.
but I think when it comes to meaningfulness, seeing people grow and develop, that's amazing. So I have one employee, she started off cutting vegetables. She came from El Salvador.
Uh-huh.
Now she's managing 2 restaurants. She was promoted now 4 times,
Wow.
probably double, tripled her starting salary, and just seeing her grow is amazing. Got
Uh-huh.
married last June in Texas, businesses in Massachusetts, and I had 10 employees show up to my wedding in Texas.
Oh, that's
And I
wonderful.
love that. I love that. That was amazing. It felt great. Yeah.
That's great. Tell me about the ACE Next Gen, which you founded. What is that? And what does it stand for?
It's the Asian National Asian Chamber of Commerce and Entrepreneurship for kind of the younger generation. Right now it's
Uh-huh.
Gen Z millennial. At first it was just millennial, now it's expanded, to
Okay.
kind of folks under 40. Yeah.
As the millennials get older. And
Yeah.
if you had to give them one piece of advice to a young millennial or a young person, anyone who wants to start his or her own business, what would that piece of advice be?
Oh, that's hard, Mary. That is so
Okay,
hard.
two pieces of advice.
2 pieces. Okay. I think I'll tell you what I've kind of learned as I gotten older.
Mhm.
I don't like giving advice because I love seeing people make their own mistakes and living their own life and living that journey to figure
Okay.
out what they need to learn.
Uh-huh.
But for me, I've learned that when I was young, I thought it was about just working hard.
Mhm.
Then I got older, and then I learned that you also have to maybe work smarter. And then as I got even older, I realized you have to work hard and work smart. And
Right.
now that I'm married and getting even older, I learned that you have to work with a lot of love and compassion. So you need all 3 elements. You got to work hard, work smart, and work with compassion.
That's very good advice, Ian. And your company mission statement basically says that. It says do good with food, right?
Yep.
So
We
you're
tried
doing
to
all of that.
try to,
That's
yeah.
great. Ian So, founder and CEO of Chicken and Rice Guys, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. Thanks, Mary.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button below and subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting a new video every Thursday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.